Hello, you may notice that I'm in a different location. That was actually because I was tired of holding the camera out like this. That got on my nerves quite a bit. It's actually a lot better lit in here too. But anyways, I want to talk about high school for a minute, and since I'm freshly out of high school, I have the most remembrances of things, so alright. First of all, the thing that I really is going to be the basis of this entire video is cliques. Okay? I went into high school with a very small friend group. I was not popular. Popular would be the biggest understatement of the year for me. But I wasn't. And my friends liked to still play Pokemon, and we brought out the link cables, and we traded, and we watched Jimmy Neutron, and we stayed up till midnight, you know, with the Mountain Dews, playing video games, thought we were awesome on Friday nights. But here's the thing. I wasn't cool. And I was always okay with that, and I've never really wanted to associate myself with the cool kids, and that's stupid. I just think that's fucking stupid that we call them the cool kids, but hey, that's what society has deemed them, so that's what I'm going to call them. I am so sick and tired of seeing people be put down because of the clothes that they wear. That's the first thing. Let's talk about clothes, okay? Just because you can afford to go into a store. By the way, this store is so fucking full of cologne, it feels like a gas chamber. But just because you can afford to buy shirts out of there makes you cool. Alright. I don't get that. I don't understand why this matters so much. You know how much this shirt was? It was like fucking $8. Okay? It was like $8. I don't give a shit. I don't care. And why does anyone else? Why does anyone care about that? Why are people put down because they have to shop at Old Navy? Are you fucking kidding me? You're not going to like somebody because they have a pair of Old Navy jeans on? What, it has to be American Eagle jeans? It just has to be? Why? Why do we do this to us? Like, we're all kids, you know? We're all growing up in high school. We're all going through the same shit. We all are in love with somebody that's inevitably going to break our heart. We all have parents that are trying to control what we do. We all have that one teacher that just won't give us that A, and we don't know why they dislike us, but they do. We all have that, believe me. We are all the same there. So this is what determines whether or not I can talk to you and whether or not you'll associate yourself with me. This right here. This piece of fucking fabric is what determines that, okay? That's ridiculous. That is just insanity to me. I will never understand it. Kids are put down constantly, and they're kicked out of friend groups because they can't afford... First of all, at the beginning of high school, let me tell you something. The reason that you're popular is because your parents made money. Your parents did you a great service by making money, and they buy you these clothes that you want. For Christmas, what was I asking for? I want an Xbox 360. I want a gift card to fucking GameStop, you know, and I want a big-ass bag of Skittles. That was my Christmas. What was their Christmas? I don't know. A V-neck from American Eagle, probably an Affliction shirt. You guys remember Affliction and Ed Hardy? That was fun. There was a lot of shiny shit going on for a while. Everyone's walking around looking like fucking Edward from Twilight. But anyways, and I just don't get the obsession with clothes. Who cares? I will wear whatever the fuck I want, and I will hang out with anyone who... If you shop at Goodwill, if you shop at Von Maur, I will hang out with you. I do not care at all about that. And us as a group of kids, we're all going through the same shit. We understand depression, we understand broken hearts, but we don't understand acceptance. That's the one thing that is wrong with our generation, is we don't understand acceptance. And we put ourselves in these social groups that match our clothing. And I don't get it, and I don't understand why that matters so much. And then it comes down to money as well. Like, you will not hang out with somebody who has a one-story house, or my apartment, I'll be honest with you, is the size of a fucking closet. Okay? And growing up, I was almost embarrassed to have friends over because my apartment was so small. Why does that matter? Why do we care so much? I don't care, you know, you can always tell the popular people because they'll live in, like, I don't know. Sorry if you live here. I have to use that as an example. My dad lives here. My mom doesn't, but the Greenwood Commons. Let's say you live in the Greenwood Commons, you have a 2-story house, you got a pool in the back. Are you going to be popular? Yeah. Yeah, you are. You're going to be popular. Why? because you have the two-story house. Is it your two-story house? Oh wait, no. It's your parents' two-story house. Does it matter when you go to school and you talk to people that you live in a two-story house? No. Does it affect anything about your personality? No. So why the fuck should it matter who your friends are based off of where they live and how they dress? That's two things. And money? Because they grew up with a lot of money? Why? They don't spend it on cool shit. I've been to people's houses that have been rich and they don't have anything. They have a big screen TV, usually a Wii. But, yay, rah, that's fun. Let's all fucking play Just Dance 3 for the rest of the night. I know, and Just Dance is a fantastic game. But I don't want to go over to a group of dudes and play Just Dance together because then that shit gets weird. But aside from that, it doesn't matter how much money you make. It doesn't matter how much clothes you are. And we all associate ourselves in these different social groups, and we don't go out to you, and we don't come up to you and go, hey, you're in the group that only will wear Hollister, and you're in the group who, you know, alienates people the moment they make a mistake. We just sit back silently in our own groups and go, yep, that's that one girl, she hangs out with blah, 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 and they all hang out together, blah, 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 and that's insane to me, that we create groups within our classes. Why can't everyone talk to everyone? And if you get along with them and you share things in common, then be friends. You know? Just fuck, man. That was so irritating to me going through high school, and I was lucky enough to have a few close friends, okay? I've lost several, but I had a few close ones. And that's all I ever needed. I didn't need acceptance from a big, large group of acquaintances, because in reality, when you're popular, you have about 30 acquaintances and one friend. And you know where your real friends are? Let's get serious for a second. Your real friends were left behind back in 8th grade when you started realizing you could afford better looking things than them, so you left them back in 8th grade, and now they are part of the group that likes Lord of the Rings. And you say, oh my god, they like Lord of the Rings, they play World of Warcraft, they're fucking nerds. Okay, first of all, I played World of Warcraft for 3 fucking years. Okay? I have a replica Zelda sword on my wall, and I have a shield in the closet. Do you think I give a fuck if you think I'm a nerd? No, because I think it's awesome. Why would someone classify me solely, like, I was known as that guy that just played video games all day. Is that what I did all day? A lot of the times. But does that make me, you know, unfriendable? No, I would gladly go out and do stuff. I'm totally cool with that. And people judge people based off of how much they play video games, what movies they like, what music they listen to. It's ridiculous, and it's getting insane. People are starting to commit suicide because they can't fit in with the cool kids, because they can't afford those pairs of Nikes that the fucking Big Shot has. And I'm over it. I'm just over high school and the way that it is now. And another thing is looks. Okay, I look at myself in the mirror and I realize that I'm an average looking human being. I wouldn't call myself ugly, and I definitely wouldn't call myself above average. I would say that I'm average. Why in the holy mother of fuck do we pick our friends based off of how they look? How they look because they were born with a different genetic makeup. They were rearranged differently than you, so they can't be your friend? Are you kidding me? Guess what, popular people? And let me tell you something if you're popular, and I'm sure a lot of you are nice people, but some of you really aren't. These people that you hang out with right now, they are not your friends. They're not. They're simply not. Most of them anyways. The moment that you fuck up, they will kick you out of the group so fast and you'll be bawling your eyes out for the next week, for the next month, for the next year, depending on what you did. And it could be something just like, oh, my boyfriend's in band. Well, fucking see ya. Why? Why? They're not your friends, okay? When you go off to college, and take it from me, a lot of you will, because your parents will pay for it, your friends are going to separate, okay? All that time you spent, those 4 years you spent racking up that reputation of getting drunk every weekend, which, by the way, good for you. You get drunk a lot. You underage drink and you smoke pot all the time. Good for fucking you. Just stop telling me about it. Those statuses, and I'm back to Facebook. Guess what? No fucks are given. Those statuses on Facebook about getting wasted, getting drunk, They are so annoying to me. Good for fucking you. You know how many people get drunk every night? Does that set you aside? Does that make you cool because you're starting liver disease early? Good job. But that was another thing. Girls back then, the popular ones I remember would always post asses. Going out tonight with the girls. Where the fuck you going out to? Olive Garden, then back in the basement of some popular kid's house to get wasted and sleep with somebody and get called a slut for it later? Well, damn, does that sound like fun? You know what I did on my weekends instead? I leveled up my fucking 78 mage on WoW and had an awesome time. I had a bunch of Doritos and Cheez-Its. I didn't get drunk. I didn't almost get pregnant either. Which would be impossible, I understand, but I guess I should have said I almost didn't impregnate somebody. Regardless. This social shit needs to change. You need to talk to people. There are so many people in high school. There's over 1,000 people right now in Greenwood Community High School, guys. Okay? And there are more out there than your friend group that you would get along with, that you would really, really have a lot in common with. And I wish we would branch out more, because once you make it to college, these friends that you, and this reputation that you worked so hard to build is gone. Okay? They will separate from you and it's gone. You are back at square one. And if you're going to spend your whole life trying to impress people that aren't even your real friends, then I feel sorry for you. Honestly, I deeply, deeply feel sorry for you. And I just wish that everybody, to just talk to everybody regardless of this, my living arrangements, not me specifically, but just living arrangements in general, and the type of car you drive, the type of money that your parents make, just stop, you know? You're not cool drinking every weekend. You're not cool doing illegal things and then posting about it. That's not cool. You know what is cool? Someone who will talk to anybody and be friends with everyone. That's cool.